Play some Fallout. Tonight, I want to just continue with the main story. That's my immediate goal. So, I'm gonna take Dance with me. I'm gonna hop into my power armor. And follow the quest. To the railroad, apparently. Right. Desdemona.
There's been panic about the new thing floating in the sky.
I thought it was one of Tinker Tom's aliens.
Aliens are real.
Enough! The blimp is called the Pridwind, and it's operated by the Brotherhood of Steel. The Brotherhood of Steel are a formidable, highly advanced order, and they've come here to destroy Synths.
Shit.
Spread the word. The Brotherhood are our enemies. There's no possibility of peace. Tinker Tom will be spearheading a fail-safe plan to deal with this Brotherhood. Codename Red Glare. But for now, we monitor them and keep them clear of our operations. The focus remains on the Institute. You've all got jobs to do. Do them.
Might want to flush your system with Radaway before your hair falls out.
Welcome to the family. We're a colorful and arguably insane bunch. But you're stuck with us. Desdemona.
I have a report here. It reads more like a comic book. Apparently, one hell of a fight took place at Green Tech Genetics.
Yep, that was me.
That was me. I took down a courser.
That's what the report says. Hard to believe. I'm all for one less courser in the world, but the conventional wisdom is that you run from them rather than engage them. So why did you kill him?
I needed a courser chip. I need the code on it.
You have one of their chips intact? Follow me. Now.
Now. Ugh.
Decoding a courser chip is a very delicate operation. A million things can go wrong, the least of which is losing the data. Fortunately, we have the right man for the job.
Hey, Des. You need something?
Tom, we got a courser chip.
Whoa! For real? Oh, man, it's been ages. There's more going on than you know. Trust me.
You've hit the jackpot with this. Hand over the chip. Let's see what's on it.
Alright.
There you go.
All right. Tom, make it happen.
All right, little courser chip. Let's have the circuit analyzer take a crack at you.
Things are quiet. For now.
So I'm guessing that had I not joined the railroad earlier, I would have had to do it as part of this quest, I guess.
We're in. Chip accessed. Just poke the analog connectors a little.
That's cool that it looks like
Oh, man, don't crash.
the same setup.
Memory hiccup. Here it comes. Encryption algorithms. All right, we're still running. Oh man, they've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be. Come on,
Hey,
baby.
bro.
Show me that
Name's
pattern.
Drummer.
Where is it?
It's my
Wait,
envious
they're using the
job
same
to keep track
logarithmic
of all the
function as
dead
the
drops.
key generator.
Grab incoming agents and tell them
It's not the time, drummer boy.
Pose or switch places.
Solve for you. Come on.
That can
Show
be an
me that
important job.
Yeah, right. I can be replaced by a stupid chalkboard.
Code.
We'll be seeing each other a lot.
Onto the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom.
Yeah, but I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, Des.
And Agent, I hope that helps you as much as you've helped us. Good work.
Okay, I guess I got the thing.
The census sweep says you're clean. Hooray! We're bug free.
I'm relieved, actually.
Whoa. Okay, have you eaten anything out there? Because if you have, they got you.
Yeah, I've eaten food.
I knew it. The Institute has these tiny microscopic robots in the food, man. And they
Of course.
back.
Tom, that's rubbish.
You just don't get it, Carrington. The Institute is in your blood.
Fool.
If true, that's terrifying.
If he had a shred of evidence for any of it, agreed. Quite terrifying.
Okay. If you really want to be safe, let me give you a little shot. Desdemona says no one has to, but it will kill those little robots.
There's battery acid in that serum of yours.
You can't nuke an omelet without irradiating some eggs. You ready to shoot up?
I'm gonna do it.
Me, Tom?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, now you talking.
Is this gonna kill me? Or give me a disease
Now
or
you're
something?
encouraging him.
Hey, you get it, man. I make things around here. You go and do. You do whatever. And come back and I will set you up.
I'd appreciate the help.
You and me, we will team up. And kick those son of a bitches out of here. Now, I got all these ideas in my head. So building time.
It looks like it just nearly killed me. Yeah. Whatever.
You got what it takes to go far with us. I can tell.
I like that Deacon liked that as well. There we go. Right. I need to go back to Virgil, who is way the hell out here. Alright, let's get her done.
We're taking too many rads. We need to move out.
Virgil, buddy, what the...
See you again. You managed to get what you need?
I have the code.
Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a Courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
The railroad helped me.
Oh God, those kooks. I would have expected they'd be too busy trying to liberate vending machines or setting computer terminals free or... Sorry. They just have something of a reputation. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the simple explanation.
Simple.
You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay.
Huh.
All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along.
Interesting.
I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
I'm sure it'll work.
For the record, I haven't made any promises, but if you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
Oh yeah, I've got this covered.
I got it covered.
Good, good. Because you've got to make it in there. For both our sakes. And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you
I will
make it
find
in
the
there,
serum, Virgil.
you
Jeez.
find that serum. It's my only hope for ever being normal. So
I'm sorry that you feel that way, but
now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
Okay, I guess I'll go talk to everybody.
Noxious fumes are quite revolting.
Call on everybody that I know. Okay. So I'm gonna build it back home. I'm pretty sure back in Sanctuary. Unless there's there's not another thing on here. So I'll go to the railroad and go talk to him. Talk to Dez. Get out of my way, drummer boy.
Do you need something?
I have plans here to build a signal interceptor that can get me into the Institute.
So that's what the Courser chip was all about. You needed that frequency, I take it. Why? What does this machine do?
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. The interceptor can hijack their signal and send me instead.
We've spent dozens of years and too many good agents' lives only to discover not a goddamn thing. And now we have the answer, thanks to you. Teleportation. That the Institute could build something so... But we've got work to do.
That we do, Dez.
This is our top priority now. I want Tinker Tom to help you in any way possible to get this device built.
Appreciate it. I'll go talk to Tinker Tom.
Some of the people you meet will be Institute replacement.
Or wait, was that... Oh, getting help from somebody was mutually exclusive. Oh. How far back is the last save? I'm gonna go back to the glowing sea because I think... This is actually kind of a tough choice, a tough decision. I don't know who I want to really work with. I'm feeling the Minutemen, because I think the Minutemen... Alright, let's actually take a moment to analyze what all is going on here, right? The Minutemen are locals, natives to the Commonwealth. They are just looking to retake... Oh, jeez. They're just looking to try to retake the Commonwealth from the mutants and the monsters and all that stuff. So I think generally the Minutemen are good people. The Brotherhood are here to force their perspective, basically, on everybody else. Yeah. So they have a particular perspective of how to do this, and they're just gonna force it on everybody else. The railroad. The railroad, on the other hand, they are trying to free the synths. That's the idea. Okay. The Brotherhood also is the most technologically advanced. They're probably the best. You know, I think they're a little oppressive in their way of doing things, but I feel like they're probably the best choice. They have the best, the strongest technology, I guess. And and they're okay. I mean, they're not explicitly evil. So I think that's the appropriate call. I'm gonna enlist the Brotherhood. Where's the... So here we go.
By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon.
I feel like I've already heard this.
According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute.
Right.
To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed. The only logical explanation is that they've gone underground. That's where we need your help.
I have a way to infiltrate the Institute using a device called a signal interceptor.
So it appears we share a common goal. I'm pleased that you've chosen to build the device with the Brotherhood. Now, indulge me for a moment by satisfying my curiosity. Tell me why you're so eager to get into the Institute.
I think they're the ones who kidnapped my son.
The Institute preys on the weak to further their own ends. Together, we'll make them pay for their crimes. I'll call ahead and brief Proctor Ingram. Report to the airport, and get to work on your project right away.
Alright. Proctor Ingram, where? I hope I don't live to regret this.
Unless you like getting radiation sickness. Stay away from ferals.
Whoops. Oh, just save. It's not that hard. I guess maybe it is that hard. Oh, come on. Seriously? Seriously, game? There it is. Ah, he's at the airport. Fine. Head down to the airport. Where you be at? Right there.
Elder Maxon said
list of
you'd help me build
maintenance
the signal
fixes keeps
interceptor.
getting longer and longer. So, looks like you're calling the shots around here now, huh? Alright, I'll bite. What does your new miracle device do?
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal and send me instead.
Teleportation?
Yeah.
Molecular transmission via encrypted RF waves? Okay, even I have to admit, that's genius. This explains why we've been picking up anomalous energy readings all across the Commonwealth.
All across.
Imagine how they get their tin soldiers to come out of the damn walls. And this little beauty allows you to literally hijack a return signal. Instead of grabbing the intended target, it grabs you instead. Impressive.
Oh, you definitely know your stuff.
Damn right I do. It's difficult to make out all the details here, but I'm thinking you can get started by building a stabilized reflector platform.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a cargo hold full of high-grade metal, but I'm sure that we have plenty of it right here at the airport.
I'm glad you can make sense of those plans.
I haven't made sense of all of it yet, but I will by the time you get the first part built. Here's a list of everything you need to find. You're also going to need a massive power source to get the signal interceptor running.
So where am I? Ah. What do you want from me? Isn't this a place where I can... Isn't there a workshop somewhere around here?
Reporting for duty, sir.
Charging into a situation guns blazing is a good way to get yourself killed.
Let me guess.
I'm confident that there's a workshop here somewhere. Right? Or was there another way to get to whatever that was? I'm too far away. Okay, so this is... a big hangar that I can't get into. Can I get up on top of it? Looks like yes. Okay. Feels like there might be progress here. Well, I'm not 100%. Oh, it was leading me to the workshop. I see. Wire this into the same power grid as the beam emitter. Great. Oh no! Do they not? Crap. So I guess workshops don't actually share materials. I need rubber, copper, and ceramic. Right, so I should be good on rubber. Right? Yeah, copper and ceramic. Let's just break a bunch of shit. It's a bunch of rubber. Cloth and steel. Rubber, steel, and wood. Just steel, just steel, just steel, just steel. Is this copper? Nope. Wood. Steel, steel. Steel. Well, damn it. Okay. I need copper and ceramic. Yeah. Okay, copper and ceramic. Gonna head back to, what's it called? Sanctuary. This is silly. Alright, so I'm gonna pull out some copper and some ceramic.
you ever fired a minigun?
Any luck building the platform yet?
Yeah, we're done.
Yes, I'm ready to build the rest of it.
Good. Let's move on then. Here's a list of everything we'll need. Now, I know some of that might as well be in Greek, so I'll be around if you have any questions.
Console, relay dish, beam emitter.
Looks good, Ingram. I'll get to work right away.
I wish I had your confidence. Oh, one last thing before I forget. It's important that all the components are wired together so all the pieces are on a single grid. Otherwise, this isn't going to work. If you need any help, I'll be over at the build site making some adjustments and calculations. I'd wish you good luck, Knight, but I think we're both going to need it.
Alright. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna write this down, I guess. Requires 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait. Why can I suddenly use lots of copper? Whatever. Oh no, 20. Oh god. 5, 25, 26, 27, 28. So I need to make 28 power. Oh my god. This is just so much shit. Good lord. Okay. I can build a relay dish though, so I'll build that. I am 1 military grade something and 1 biometric scanner short. And I'm gonna need lots of aluminum. Oh god. This is silly. Alright. Aluminum. Sure. What else was it? Biometric scanner is one thing that I need. And military grade something. Perfect. Did I need anything else? I probably do, but I don't know it offhand, so... Oh, right, I can look at... I can look at what it takes to build all these things right now! Okay. So, circuitry... copper and stuff... But this is really what I wanted. Need big generators. So nuclear material and screws are the big ones. Gear, screw, copper, nuclear material, gear, screws, oops. What do I want? Gears? I'll take the gold. I knew that that showed up somewhere. Screws, nuclear material. Right. Screws. that enough? Maybe. We shall see. We shall see. Alright. Here we go. So I need the beam emitter. Boom. And I need a control console. Boom. And then... some gigantic generators. And 3. And 3. So these should all be wired together, right? Yup. Can I wire this directly to... yeah. Wait, why can't I... power up this signal interceptor. I mean, I'm working on it. I'm trying to. Is it that it's too far? Connectors? Power pylon? How about that? Does that work? Does that help? How do I power this up? I can't attach a wire to this thing. What is this? What if I move this? If I just move the whole thing over here. Does that work? Probably not. Or does it have to be... does this go down, like... ah! Okay. Problem solved. Talk to Maxon. We'll talk to her first.
Remarkable work.
Oh no, that's Maxon.
The signal interceptor appears to be complete. Are you ready to put it to the test?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. I'm ready to go.
Your confidence is an inspiration to us all. That being said, this is the first time we've attempted to directly adapt Institute technology. When we throw that switch, we don't know exactly what's going to happen. God willing, you'll end up inside the Institute, and the mission can continue.
Nothing's gonna stop me when I'm so close to the answers I'm looking for.
Eager to get inside, huh? Good. Now, I want you to listen very carefully. Once you've entered the Institute, we expect to lose contact, so it's imperative you remember everything I'm about to tell you. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Li, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
That's fortunate.
Yes, it was. Securing useful resources during wartime is critical. That said, Dr. Li's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
I'm surprised that the Brotherhood let her go.
Had I been in command, I wouldn't have allowed it to happen. She was a valuable asset. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Li's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Sorry, that information is classified. I'm sure you understand. Listen to me, Knight. I'm well aware that you're risking your life going into the Institute blind. Just keep your mind on the mission, and don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck.
Alright.
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
Yes, let's do it.
Let's do this.
All right. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock onto. Pull yourself together and get up onto that platform.
I'm on the platform.
Let's see. Relays dialed in. Beam emitters warmed up. Everything looks green. Let me start scanning for the signal. Cross your fingers. I'm inputting the code now. Wow, there's a heck of a lot of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or two to lock in. By the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds. If you place it in any terminal down there, it'll do the rest. Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found. Well, well, looks like we have a winner. RF wave capture complete. Ramping the emitter. 60%, 80%. Emitter spiking but steady. All that's left is to throw the transmit switch. Transmitting in 3, 2, 1. Stay safe, soldier.
I guess I'm going it alone. I wish I had a companion. How cool would that be? I'm not actually sure in retrospect that this was a good idea to do this right now. But here we are. Glue. This is
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I am known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance.
Of course it is.
I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator. I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Yeah, if you're so good, why would you... Uh-oh. Is this what I think it is? Spanner, ear examiner. Tweezers.
Don't have the key. Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
Sean, where is everyone?
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. I'm here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
It's obviously Father, you dumbass.
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help
What have I done? I'm just standing on the other side of the glass talking to you, you little shit.
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
Just... help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers, and answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant. but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am.
Because the guy
Raised by
who
the
took you...
And now it's Lita.
I killed him. And he hadn't aged 60 years, and he was not a synth.
But why?
Bullshit.
Why take a child? Why take you?
Ah, now that's the question, isn't it? Why me? At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Can we answer questions about Kellogg?
He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
I don't expect you to understand or agree with the decision. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond
Fine.
a normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty...
It feels like a bait and switch, but fine.
Every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
What would you have me say? The world is a dangerous place. Although I think maybe it always was. It's just a bit more honest about it now. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
But, Director? Why you?
I was the most qualified for the position, obviously. I've lived my life within these walls, dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid off. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Maybe. I don't know. This is so much to take in.
I know. And I am sorry. You have been through so much in such a short time. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
Things are pretty terrible up there.
I've seen it myself. I know. That is why we are so committed to creating a better life for ourselves here. And it's a life that you can now be part of. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Okay. Map updated. Can I fast travel out now? No. Not yet, anyway. Clean globe. Well... the deal with Kellogg was not very satisfying. Although maybe there was something in his flashbacks, or in his memories, that would have indicated that he was a lot older than he seemed. And I just missed that. If there was something like that, then I can get behind it as being my mistake of just not noticing it. Deed and huts. Ooh, here has 2. I'm guessing it's help. I need to restore Therese, though.
That's it.
Kellogg Conrad enhanced life expectancy. Kellogg's occasional presence continues to unnerve the others. At first, I thought they were merely intimidated by his confidence and arrogance, or perhaps even afraid of his general being. Kellogg is, after all, a killer. But as I've continued to witness their reactions, gauge their sidelong glances, I've detected something else, something I probably should have anticipated. Jealousy. Kellogg is a living memorial to a forgotten program. He is an augmented human being, a cyborg, really, and the benefits he has received cannot be denied. But really, the scientists here could not care less about enhanced reflexes or greater combat efficiency. No, the cause of their envy is something more practical, more primal, his enhanced life expectancy. Just how long will Kellogg live if he passes naturally, however unlikely that may be? It's hard to say. He's already more than 100 years old, older, certainly, than any other human in the Commonwealth. His complete physiology has been altered. Maybe he'll make it to 150, maybe 200. Let the petty have their petty jealousies. Kellogg is a living testament to the ingenuity and superiority of the Institute, and I take no small pleasure in knowing that must irritate him to no end. Status reports. Hydroponic functions functional. FEV lab offline. Good. Synth output nominal. Director Zimmer still offline. Interesting. Personal notes. No. I wanted... Personal notes. The wait continues. IO can only confirm sightings outside Vault 111 and again in Diamond City sometime later. What that means, I'm not sure. Will we actually meet? Was this all for nothing? No. Not nothing. I will have learned valuable things about myself, my past, either way. I cannot afford to let emotion get in the way. I must simply observe and record. I'm told Kellogg has gone offline. Strangely, I find myself thinking of Dr. Walker. He had such high hopes for Kellogg, such faith in the implants and what they could mean. I still regret eliminating the project, but I know where it would have led us. Walker was never shy about his goals, and too many others were starting to listen. In the end, I believe I was justified. The Institute is about preserving humanity, not some bizarre amalgamation of biology and technology. So with the director code, I can, in principle... I'm gonna take that. I don't think that's the director code, but maybe. It's also pristine. This seems like a safe, right? This is a very pretty place. Ammo in the mirror. Good to know he's staying safe. Is there something down here? I don't recall. The answer is no. What does this say? Can I actually... I can't affect any of that. Whatever, man. Didn't really want to anyway. Up or down? Up or down? Well, there's a waypoint down, so let's go up.
Excuse me, Doctor.
You know what happens when people get robots to do all their work? They get fat and lazy, that's what. Real people doing real thinking and real work. That's the future I want.
No argument here.
Nice to meet someone who isn't obsessed with replacing people with machines. I've been saying for years that we're too reliant on these synths, but nobody wants to listen. Maybe you can talk some sense into them. In any case, I suppose I should say, welcome. Perhaps a fresh perspective will do some good around here.
Okay. A boardroom. Ooh.
Look, Director, I'm gonna make the same recommendation I did last time. We did everything we could. 4 years dedicated to preserving this Commonwealth provisional government. You've seen the same reports I have. It's falling apart and fast. We need a plan for what happens when that fall is complete. I know some of the other divisions have suggested we just cut off all contact, hide underground and pretend nobody's home. That would, in my opinion, be a mistake. We can't just give up on these people, and with the android program, we don't have to. We'll soon have the capabilities to deploy androids to the surface in great enough numbers to maintain order. Just think about it, all right? Keep it in mind moving forward.
Okay. Actually, Institute Jumper might be. Looks like it increases agility.
Hi. Greetings, sir.
I think he's actually lost his mind. I can't believe he really expects me to do this. I've always been on board with the Gen 3 program. It makes sense, but this? Nothing good can come from this. How am I supposed to explain to my staff that Sean wants a child synth for no immediately apparent valid line of research? And to base the physical features off records of his own childhood? It defies all logic. No, I can't do this. I won't.
Looks like somebody did. It's probably not irradiated water. That's kind of exciting. So it's not terribly surprising that there's very little applicator. Nice. That there's very little to loot around here.
Hell yeah.
Your canine companion permanently takes 10% less damage! Huzzah! Dog meat!
It's an honor to have you here.
Oh, this is the room. This is where I started. Okay. Okay. Oh. Well, that's awkward. See you, dudes.
As far as I'm concerned, the phase-out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Must make you proud to see all that Father
Of
has
course.
done. All that he has built.
Hey, Doc.
They weren't kidding.
You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the Facilities Division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
On board with what?
The Institute, of course. Sean implied you operated on a level, if not equal, then at least similar to the rest of us. Curious. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division...
She just called me stupid.
Who built this place, originally? Has it been here long?
The construction of the Institute is the work of generations of scientists. The original survivors of the war, our progenitors, took refuge in the basement of the old Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Over time, their sons and daughters dug deeper into the earth and built increasingly sophisticated habitats and laboratories. It's a process that's still going on today. Even now, we're digging out tunnels for new facilities and infrastructure. Just think what this place will look like 100 years from now. I hope I'm there to see it.
Wait, you said you would answer all my questions.
Hi there. Something I can help you with?
I'd like to know about the people in your division.
Of course. Dr. Lawrence Higgs is our mechanical engineer. He oversees the major life support and security systems. Power distribution is Dr. Evan Watson's area of expertise, and Dr. Newton Oberly is in charge of food and housing. He coordinates with bioscience to ensure that our meals are balanced for optimal nutrition. We also make use of a number of synth units for low-priority maintenance and labor.
Damn it, woman.
Hey, what do you need?
It must be a challenge to meet the power demands of a place like this.
Absolutely. We scratch and scrape for every precious ounce of voltage that we can. Over the years, we've learned a few tricks that help supplement our power budget. When necessary, we can tap into select sources on the surface. We take only what we need, of course. Fortunately, Advanced Systems is always working on new solutions to generate more energy. It's a good thing, too, because the demand is always increasing. You don't even want to know what a single use of the molecular dematerializer consumes.
Alright, she's out of dialogue options now. Let's hack into whatever's back here. Surrounded. It's not an ED word. Frequently is 2. Could be... It is not an LY word. Frequently has 2, though. I do hate these computers. It's not an ED word, we know that. So it's resounding. No, that doesn't... Unless I'm misspelling something. Which I would say is likely. This is so hard to see. I couldn't see anymore, so I don't want to screw this up. Resistance is 1. Tapestries is 1. Schematics is 2. Processing is 5. So that actually... Procession actually has more than 5 letters in common. With processing. Where... Alright, never mind. Operations is exactly 0. Yes. Percentage was correct. Let's open the goddamn door. I'll take a cauterizer. And... a bunch of fusion cells and fusion cores. And a bunch of medkit stuff. Oh my god, yes. Very worth it.
Nothing to report, sir.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%. Also, if you haven't patched your navigation software, do so after this meeting. The last thing we need is more synths bumping into walls. Alright, that's all for now. You can resume your duties. I fix one relay and 2 more start to fail. At least I'm not bored. It's a real juggling act, trying to keep all the systems down here operating in the green. This place might look shiny and new, but there's a lot of old technology in these walls. I lose sleep worrying about when the next blackout's gonna hit.
Alright, I won't bug you then. So it's robotics. Robot
So
dicks.
your father's father, but he's older than you. That's weird.
You shut your mouth.
Hello.
You're here. Glad you made it.
More storage. Nice. Fusion cells, sure. Ammo that I'm still not sure what uses it. Maintenance terminal 6. Just access logs. That does not interest me. Oh, hey there. Oh, really? I'm excited about where this is going to take me. Okay. So we're just digging more tunnels up here? Is that what this is? That's what it looks like. Okay. I don't see anything particularly interesting. Man, I'm starting to feel super tired. I don't know why. It was kind of a long day, I guess.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do.
Doctor.
Welcome. Welcome. It is so good to meet you. I truly hope you'll come to think of the Institute as your home.
What do you do here?
Oh, I'm in charge of housing and provisions. It's my mission to ensure that everyone lives a comfortable and productive life. You should know that many of us consider it a great honor to have you here.
Huh. Well, I consider it a great honor to be honored.
The action in the K-14 compound. We'll start the next trial. The dosage will be much larger this time, and the side effects will likely be more pronounced.
Will there be any pain?
I honestly don't know. I suppose it's your job to find out. Now hold still. You can return to your duties, and remember to record every symptom you experience in detail.
I hope I'll prove a useful test subject for you, Doctor.
I have to admit, the third-generation synths are really something.
Hey there.
Once you've settled in, I'll want to do a physical and get a file going on. No hurry, though.
After what I've been through, a checkup is probably a good idea.
I should think so. Who knows what you might have been exposed to up there? How about you take some time to get comfortable, learn the lay of the land and such. In the meantime, you come see me if you need to get patched up. We'll do that checkup when you're good and ready. Take care of yourself, so I don't have to.
It's good advice. Turn. Okay, find had one.
Got it.
It was flee. Oops.
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
You know I can't talk about that. We're all looking forward to working with you.
I don't know what you're expecting from me.
Is it true Troop Supplement 77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one. But supposedly they are in the future.
I will be happy to forward your request to the Bioscience Division. In the meantime, please feel free to enjoy one of our other nutritious and flavorful food supplements.
I want Supplement 77.
I am sorry, sir, but that supplement is no longer available.
Useless machine.
Hi.
The coursers give me the creeps, you know? They seem, I don't know, cold.
That's because they are. They are, in fact, cold. From what I can tell, they seem pretty cold. I do rather enjoy that the ammo boxes down here come in fun, festive colors. Is this where I started? Yes, it is. Wait, there's a door back there.
Greetings. As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
Black Institute lab coat. Ooh, bartering too.
Excuse me.
Requisition clearance granted. How may I help you?
I'll take a look, sure.
Alright. Automatic plasma rifle. This is this Experiment 18A. Okay, alright, we're gonna... Oh, jeez. I think Experiment 18A is the one that I really need. I like the idea of the synth helmet over where's Commando helmet. Commando helmet makes things cheaper in VATS, 1616. Synth helmet is 1718 and adds agility and perception. Synth helmet it is. And I think the big chest piece, if I can figure out a way to afford it. But I don't think I'm going to be able to afford it. I want to keep that just in case. Yeah. I think the helmet is better. Than the chest piece. I could buy one or the other. I think the helmet is better. Also, I can sell those weapons directly to him.
Do you require additional supplies?
Let's see what you have.
All right. Oh. Baseball glove is good for some leather, which I think I'm going to need a lot of moving forward. Since I just bought some new equipment, I'm definitely going to need the materials for upgrades to that equipment. So there's that.
Useless.
Useless. Is this the elevator? Or is it an elevator? Turns out there's a quick and easy way to get down.
father as we have.
What was he called before he was called father? Sean, I guess. That would make sense. Maybe the better question is, when did they start calling him father? How do you get to that point? Alright, this is a little mind-numbing. Checking for stuff like this. I feel like I need to, because I really don't want to miss bobbleheads or skill books or particularly useful items of other types. But damn, is this tedious. Okay. So that did it. I went all the way around at least once, and I'm just gonna call it a night there. We made some huge revelations in the story, and I'm gonna come back to this a bit later, probably tomorrow at some point, possibly later this evening, because I'm just exhausted. I am super tired, and I need to go to bed really early tonight, I guess, to sleep this off. But so, thanks for hanging out and watching, and until next time, have a good one.